Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Honolulu. It's good to be back. A little tired of living out of a suitcase. So I remembered to do everything today except for change the time zone back. So my encoder has an option that says automatically change the time. But it doesn't let you automatically change the time zone, so I keep forgetting. So we had that problem in Dallas. And we're having that problem today. The unfortunate thing is I can't change the time while the stream is running. So we're going to have to live with no time today. So today is going to be timeless. Oh, we have a 717 approaching on the crossing runway. We have a 747 that is making the long downwind down and should be out any minute now to land on 8 left, most likely. Good morning, Kirsten, Sydney. Good to see you. Hello, we have a wild O'Malley sighting. Ooh, O'Malley with a duck. Good morning, Jen, Andrew, Kath. Ooh, Legalized Shemp is here. Jonathan McD. We got all the cool kids in the house this morning. Hello, H. Dot. Hello, David. Good to see you. Adrian. Andrew. I think I said Andrew, didn't I? Either way, welcome again, Andrew. So thanks all for being here. Thanks for waking up early with me, even though it's probably not early for most of you. There's the sun. The sun was hiding behind the clouds behind me. You can see in this shot. Let's see. Whoops. It's not quite overtime yet, Patrick. See in this shot, the sun is now peeking out from the clouds behind me. Hello, Elise. Good to see you. Nancy, thanks for being here. So my hair is crazy this morning. Look at that. I got a big Horseshack fro going. So thanks for all for tuning in for all the road shows. We had a lot of fun. If you missed them, they're all up for to replay if you want to watch them. We had some cool stuff show up unexpectedly in Dallas at Love Field. We had a couple of a P8 and a C-130, which is apparently is pretty rare there, so we got those. We had some cool stuff at DFW. But I think the highlights of the week were the two actual road shows where we were driving around. We did one in LA where we drove around LA. And then we did another drive around Dallas. Those were really fun. So if you're a member, you can go back and check out those replays. They're both up on the old YouTube, which I'm assuming you know how to get to. Since you're here. We also have we have a tanker somewhere south of us. No destination, but it's coming in from Tokyo. I wonder if that'll come here. It's a 135. If it's coming here, it looks like it's lined up for maybe 4 right. That would be a treat.
November 9 Charlie, clear for traffic, landing runway 4 left, go around. I'll tell your turn outbound on the right.
So this is, I think he just said Transair go around. No, this is Kamaka. Where's Transair go around? I've had 2 go arounds here in the last few minutes. One right before we started.
684, and I'm sorry again, there was a bird strike reported. 4 right is unusable at this time. Go around, maintain 4,000. Go around, maintain 4,000.
So they're reporting a bird strike on 4 right. So we've had a couple of go-arounds while they're checking that out. Yeah, Andrew, I enjoyed Love Field more than I thought I would. So here's another go-around. See if we can find this. This is our 3rd go-around on 4 right. So there's they're looking to make sure nothing's on the runway after a bird strike. That tanker might be going to Kapolei to John Rogers Field. Huh. Keep an eye on that. The pilot there seemed to complain that he didn't get the go-around soon enough. I'm like, I think the ATC's got some other things on his mind. Jonathan McD coming in with 1 reverse ops gift membership. Thank you very much. Looks like Telly is the recipient, so please join me in thanking Jonathan. It's very kind of you. Keith, I looked at him on the phone, but I want to look at him on the computer. I haven't looked at him on the computer yet. Nah, they're still doing go-arounds. They still can't they still have the runway closed temporarily about that bird strike, so there's another go-around way out there. But I've been hit with a lot of stuff since I got back. It's been a crazy 2 days.
Line 146, runway A right, line up and wait. A right, line up and wait, line 146.
So, I don't know if you guys followed my Instagram journey on Sunday, but I had a nice 7-hour delay getting out of Dallas. Supposed to leave at 9:30 in the morning. We didn't end up taking off till after 4:30 in the afternoon. We get to the airport and get into security, and as we're halfway through the security line, we get a text message saying our plane has been delayed an hour. So we're like, ugh.
146 traffic, departing runway 4 left is 8. A lot of the people reporting their turn over the
So we go get some breakfast and go.
visual separation from traffic on departure turn right heading 155 1070 runway 8 right, clear for takeoff. Medium visual heading 155.
So we go sit down. We check about. I don't have lounge access. I don't have lounge access. So I checked to see. Sometimes they do a daily rate on the lounge. So we went over to the lounge to see if we can get in. They wanted $80 for a day, for just an hour. So we decided not to do the $80 for the hour. So I went and had Whataburger. They have a Whataburger in Terminal D. And over the next few hours, things just kept getting pushed back. First, it was to 3 hours and 45 minutes. So some of you may know that's 15 minutes less than the law where they have to start paying you real compensation. But then it got delayed again, and by that time I was wishing I had paid the $80 to go into the lounge. So we were supposed to get back to DFW sometime, or sorry, back to Honolulu sometime around 1:30 in the afternoon Hawaii time. We didn't get home till 9 o'clock at night. Yeah, the time will never be replaced, but maybe they can make it up with miles or something. Pull right in front of me. He's pointing at me and laughing. Just get your ass out of the way, dude. Jeez. So we had a 777 on the way home. Oh, I forgot to tell you the funniest part. The funniest part is when we originally got the offer to change flights. All the flights would get back to Hawaii later than we actually got back. Thank you, David. So all the flights with connections, we're not going to get back till 9:30 or so. So we decided against them. We figured we'd just let it go. and play it out and see how it goes. But one of the connecting flights that they wanted us to get on, and I'm not making this up, they wanted us to fly from DFW to Ontario, California, figure out our own way to get to LAX, and then go from LAX to here. So they wanted us to figure out a way to drive across LA in the middle of the day to make a connection flight at LAX.
Proceed on runway 4 and don't give way to you. 32 heavy on the other side.
So
Taxi to parking via Charlie.
that was a no-go. Alright, so it looks like all these planes that did the go-around are actually going to end up on 8 left. The Southwest we saw, the Northern Air Cargo we saw that all did the go-around are going to end up over on 8 left. So I haven't heard of 4 rights open or not.
18 switches, visual 8 left, speed 160. 18 Honolulu, Darwin 0608, runway 8 left, cleared to land. Hold short of runway 4 left for landing Pilatus. Traffic in position on runway 4 left. They
gave me a $12, pardon me, a $12 ooh, $12 meal voucher, and they gave, and I woke up yesterday morning to an email apologizing and giving me 5,000 miles. 5,000 miles from Hawaii is almost an insult. I mean, come on, really? So I'm gonna sick Mrs. Reverse Ops on them. She's really good at that. I'm not good at that. I'm one of those guys who I complain and they just look at me and roll their eyes and say, pat me on the head and say, we'll try to do better next time, and don't offer them. But Mrs. Reverse Ops, she's tenacious. So we're gonna sick Mrs. Reverse Ops on them. So the moral of the story is pay for the lounge access. Would have been much more comfortable. Of course, I did find these seats at DFW in Terminal D. I didn't even know this. But they have these seats by some of the windows that offer a really great plane spotting view, and they have leg rests. I didn't know that. So they're regular airport seats, but they have leg rest. So we camped out in those, and some of you saw the I did a little live stream from there of, I believe it was gate D21. That was kind of fun.
Friendly 92 affirmative. You can plan on that for now, and then continue to send the pattern out.
Yeah, Tim, I've gotten one upgrade in the last probably 3 years. On American, I'm Platinum, but yesterday I was 29th or something on the standby list for first class. So the good thing is they made it easier to get status, so I can get status easier with credit cards and things like that. But that means everybody can get better things, so when everybody's rich, nobody's rich. So I really can't complain much. I mean, I was flying back to the beautiful state of Hawaii, where it's a absolutely beautiful morning today. Holy cow. Light clouds, no rain, light wind at my back. Almost perfect. I think one of my mics is dead. I think one of my mics died. How's the sound? Let me mute this. Oh, there we go. Now I see it. Hi. Hi. Now I see a blue light. Okay, I think everything's back. I think everything's back to normal. Had a lot of things to get back in place. I do have there's Zip Air. I do have a quote-unquote travel kit for streaming, which is a lighter kit of stuff. But there's still some things that cross over between the two, so I had to take a bunch of stuff off my main kit and get it all back on this morning. I think I have everything, though. So Brandon, I know you're gonna hate this. You should be used to it by now. I haven't got to switch it over. I had so much stuff going on. You wouldn't believe. I don't want to keep harping on the thing, but we were supposed to do a lot of stuff Sunday afternoon that didn't get done. Then I had to work yesterday, and yesterday was a full day of work because I was trying to catch up on everything I missed. And so that only left me about an hour and a half between when I got home from work and when I had to go to sleep because I had to be up at 5 o'clock this morning for the show. So I haven't got to it yet, Brandon. I do apologize, but and then it doesn't get any better from here. The wind in the mic now. Oh. Okay, let's try this. How about that? Is that better? That better? It doesn't get any better because today is Tuesday. I have to work at 3:30 a.m. tomorrow. I have to be up. So that means I have to be up at probably 2:45 tomorrow, and I have to do a morning shift tomorrow. So, no rest for the wicked, as they say. So Thursday show, I had planned on doing a Thursday show, but I'm waffling. That's why I haven't put out a schedule yet, because I'm waffling. Our good friend David Zeising is coming in with a $40 super chat. Thank you very much. Oh, see, I'm not the only one having crazy time at work. David's having crazy times at work. This is crazy few weeks at work. Happy to be able to watch my favorite airline stream. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you're able to tune into me as well. But I'm bumped. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all the morning. We got this United, which I didn't click on the link in the flight radar, but I think it's the Majuro flight. We'll find out. We'll know if it goes really long on the rotation, we'll know it's the Majuro flight. We also have Qantas coming in from Melbourne probably over Eva Beach by now. Thank you very much again, David. That was extremely generous of you. JKR Hawaii, I do just IT stuff. I'm a IT director for a local business. Ah, okay. Thank you. San Francisco, apparently. Oh, yeah. See, that helps. If you click on the link on Flight Radar, you sound like a genius. If you just say it off the top of your head, you sound like an idiot. That's okay. I'm used to sounding like an idiot. It's part of my charm. Yeah, don't. It's nothing to get too excited about, Christine. I think my old boss just liked the fact that it was IT director. He called it the IT director, not the IT director. It was about when the movie It came out a couple of years ago. So I think he just because he said that because it was funny. So, but it's okay. It sounds cool. Yeah, Kirsten, that's we never get up early. Yeah, sure. I have a 24-hour business, so I am on call 24 hours a day. Oh, thanks, Eham. Hope you're doing well. Okay, for some reason, that can't be right. Okay, must be right. So most likely, I won't stream Thursday because it's gonna. But you never know. I might wake up Thursday morning at 5 a.m. and decide to do it. But don't count on Thursday. Most likely we'll be back to Saturday and then return to normal next week. be a little quiet here right now. Jeez. So when I was in LA, I ran into Kevin and Rudy from Airline Videos, and they told me someone had mentioned to them via super chat on their stream that they were kicking plane spotters out of this parking lot. So I think I did, Brandon. I think I started talking about bad-mouthing American Airlines, and everybody just said we're not going to show him any planes. But I have not heard anyone tell me that, so about being kicked out of this parking lot. And I haven't heard anybody who's heard it third hand either, so I don't know where that information came from. So if you heard that on his show, I don't have an answer for you. I wish I did. My only guess is they were still finishing up the fence here, and maybe they were asked to move because of the fence work. Or maybe some construction for that day. I don't have an answer for you, but I wish I did. All the plane spotters I talked to, or text messages with, said it hasn't happened to them themselves or anyone they know. So hopefully it was just a bad communication. The security's down here right now. They're staring right at me. Well, not staring at me. They're looking in this general direction, I think. But nobody said anything to me today, so. But it looks like they have finished the fence down here. So when I left about a week ago, it was done to here. This is right by the gate. It was done to here. Now it's all the way back. Keep going back, all the way back to there, and then it goes to 6 feet again. Look at that. So if you want to jump the fence, I guess don't do it here. They do still have the security tent put up where the security guard was sitting, but there's no security guard in it. So yeah, David, I don't know. I went back, I scrubbed through that video to see if I could find the super chat that they were talking about, but scrubbing through a 7-hour live stream to find one super chat's kind of a pain in the butt, so I couldn't find it. But hopefully it's just bad information. You know, I have a printer. I can make my own permits too. Hello, Fritz. Good to see you. Ah, Kelvin. Hello. So my main show that I do like today and on Saturdays, I use EcoFlow batteries. So Kelvin in the chat was asking about which batteries. So I use the bigger EcoFlow batteries that give me about 5 hours with all the stuff connected. I do have a couple of the smaller 98 watt hour Jackery batteries that I take with me. Like I took them to LA and Dallas. They're very good for getting on a plane with, because that's the biggest you can get on a plane with. I can't take my big EcoFlow with me. Booze D, there's conflicting stories, but that depends on who you talk to. Originally, it was because they were raising the fence because someone jumped over the fence and got onto the airfield. And then later on, they said it was an FAA mandate to raise the fence. So I don't know. The weird thing is, it's a state-run, federally funded entity, the airport. And so everything's supposed to be transparent. All the money is supposed to be accounted for. And publicly, I couldn't find anything about fence work. It must be buried in some other contract. Sorry, Brandon. That's where the printer. That's where I draw the line. I will make you an award to say you're the president of Canada. I will give you a fake doctorate, but proving wives wrong gets everybody in trouble. So I draw the line there. Yeah, EHAM, I had thought about Starlink for a while. But everybody I talked to who is in the business says Starlink is not good for video streaming, especially the upload video streaming, so live streaming, not streaming Netflix. Because what happens is, when the satellites hand off from one to another, there's, a couple 100 millisecond delay in handoff, and it freaks the encoder out enough where it can stop the stream. And that's not just one person. I know a bunch of people in the broadcast business, and they've all told me the exact same thing. So I don't want to trust it for a live stream. I know Kevin tried it a couple weeks ago and was having issues, and I don't know if he got those issues worked out. I know the day I talked to him, he was having issues with it. I've also heard that it doesn't really give you the upload that it claims it's going to give you. So even though you may test at 18 megabit, 20 megabit up, it doesn't necessarily give you the constant speed up. So yeah, if I was just doing download EHAM, I would think about it too. It's that upload thing. That's the tricky part with any cell provider, any internet providers. The upload is always crappier. Hello, Mason. Good to see you. Pardon me. No, the signs all look the same to me. There's parking signs, stay away from the fence signs. So they have these signs, which have been up forever. This is the normal. This has been up there forever. A while back, they added the "Do Not Feed the Animals" signs, and then kind of recently, they added this sign about parking. This sign about parking, and then the newest signs are these stay 4 feet back from the fence. So nothing about can't hang out here, nothing about that, and they just can't tell you to leave because this is a public parking lot, so they just can't tell you to leave because they don't want you here. They have to either put up a sign or issue you a trespassing warning. So you just can't say, "We don't want you here, leave." without a sign. If they had the signs up saying no loitering, whatever. I guess 4 right is back open. We have a trans there short. So thank you very much, Keith Ashita, with a $4. Is that a pair offering me a coffee? Well, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I am a caffeine drinker, so I will definitely use that $4 to get me a caffeinated beverage later on today. Thank you very much, Keith. So I'm really surprised we haven't seen Rainbow Love with showing the rainbow helicopter. Usually pops right out the minute this gets on the screen. Of course, maybe I have to show a lion now. I think I might have to show a lion now to get her, because she is now the lioness. Thanks again, Keith. So I didn't realize while I was gone they shut the airport down on Tuesdays. I guess Tuesdays is Chick-fil-A. It's like Chick-fil-A Sunday. You can't get Chick-fil-A on Sunday. Apparently the airport is closed on Tuesday. We do have a bunch of planes leaving right at 8 o'clock, though. If you look at the air nav here, we do have a bunch of planes leaving. You can see within the next 20 minutes or so. So hopefully they'll all come this direction. Like I said, I'm not a coffee drinker, but so I don't know about coffee, but a Monster is about $3.50 or so, depends on which gas station you go to. Sometimes you can get 2 for $6. I was really surprised that Mrs. Reverse Ops, when we were in Texas, wanted to go to a place called Dutch Brothers. It's a coffee shop for a matcha latte. I think that's what it was. Matcha latte. And it was $8. That must have been a big bird. They're still working on that trans there that came in. I think it came in on 4 left, because they are still working on the bird strike on 4 right. You're talking about, pardon me, you're talking about the closed caption EM? Yeah, I just found that out. I was messing around with the settings, and it offered me closed caption. I was like, well, let's try it. Uh-huh. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. She's always there. Always lurking. I don't think she ever sleeps. Of course, with the amount of work she does for the channel, it's surprising she has time to sleep. She's our triple threat mod. She's our mod here. She has to put up with me here, and then she's our mod of our Discord channel, which she has to put up with me there. And then she's our mod of our Facebook group, which I don't go there very much, so she doesn't have to put up with me there. I just check my notifications every couple days. Because as a lot of people know who message me, I don't have any notifications turned on my phone except for my work email. That's the only one I have. My work email and my text message. My work text message. That's it. So I have a dual SIM phone. Hello, Reinhardt. Good to see you. So I have a dual SIM phone. So I just keep the text messages for the work on notifications. So I have the fewest notifications I could possibly have. So as many of you who know, who try to get a hold of me, and it takes me like a week to get back to you, it's because I don't, my phone does not tell me you messaged me until I go look. Oh, David, I know some people have had trouble getting on the Discord. I don't remember why. I think we figured it out one time. If you went there and searched for me, it didn't work, or if you clicked on the link. There's a link in the About Me, or also in the Find Me page that'll get you. That should get you in and set up as a member or as a viewer. I think if you go there and just search for me, I think that's where the problem is. So try hitting that link. Yep, exactly, O'Malley. Oh, sweet. We're actually going to get F-22s today. I heard them yesterday. They went out early yesterday. Jeep. So I have a shirt in my shop that has a picture of the picture that I took of an F-22, and it says Mai Tai Hang 10 approved. I was gonna make that for all the call signs, but the spacing didn't work out. Like, it just didn't look right. So I just chose Mai Tai because that's the one that people kind of grasp onto, is the Mai Tai. Sure, EM. Oh, Ken. Hello, Ken. Good morning. You gonna? Maybe you'll see the Lufthansa A380 in Denver. Started going there, what, 2 weeks ago? I think it was 2 weeks ago. Started going there. Yeah, I stole the template from a template website that was a hair thing. I don't know. I thought I fixed all the links, but oh well. I guess I didn't. Send me a list of which links are bad, Brandon, if you have the time. I'd like to fix those. I need to work on a way of automatically updating that schedule on there, because it doesn't auto update, so it's out of date again. Take care, Jen. Teach the children well. Click on the 4 planes. It searches over to hairstyles. Interesting. One more thing to add to the list to fix. Oh, interesting. Well, you know, didn't you know I was didn't you see, can't you tell, Brandon, by my hair that I offer great hairstyle cuts? Looks like I edited the link for the picture, for the text, but not the picture. You guys should have seen me in high school, man. It was this curly, crazy hair, but like all the way down my back. Alright, our first A380 of the day is scheduled for 8:12, so we're about 32 minutes away from that. The second one today is somewhere behind it, but I have no idea. Flight radar is being dopey. Unless there's only one today. Is there only one today? No, we're supposed to have the orange one at 9:18. We're gonna just miss the new Stitch plane, Lilo and Stitch. It gets here at noon today. I did pop over yesterday on the way to work and get a picture of it. I was going to post it, but I noticed a lot of people already posted it in the Discord, so I refrained. Well, it just went on. The stickers just went on this past weekend. I think they're supposed to do 3 of them again, like they did the Moana one. I think the 321, the 717, and the 330 are all going to have stickers. I think they're going to be different, though. The drawings I saw, somebody posted on Discord, I think they're all going to be different. Yeah, Eham, I usually have the time in the bottom corner, but when I move time zones, the encoder doesn't automatically pick the time zone on him in. I have to set it manually, and I forgot to do that. So if I put the time in there, it's going to be Dallas time, and I can't switch that without stopping the show. So we'll fix that. It'll be back on, well, it'll be back to next show. But unfortunately, I can't add it back today. here we go. Now we got a lot of stuff lit up on the ramp up there. We got Hawaiian Flight 10. It's a 330. It's coming out this way. We have Hawaiian Flight 6. It looks like it's about to push back. So that'll start the parade of planes out here. Eight? No. Unless I'm completely... No, it's 7... O'Malley, it's 7:45 a.m. It's currently 7:45 a.m. right now. Sweet, thanks, Ian. Oh, it's too dark. There we go. FedEx triple on the downwind. Let's see if we can get that real quick. So it is above the light. There it is. Imagine that's going to go all the way down and come around 8 left. So down on 8 right. Are you talking about the far end or the near end? There was some trucks. There was some ops trucks over here a minute ago. I don't know where they went. There was some ops trucks down there. Oh, he's over here now. So there was an ops truck down there. He's down there now. That white truck, that's an ops truck. And then there was some ops trucks that went this way. I don't know if we could see them down there. They were down here somewhere. Got some construction equipment. Yeah, I don't see them now. What's that? Oh, there he is. This is an ops truck right here on the other side of the fence. Yeah, I think that definitely that FedEx is going to go 8 left. Black Cat, they should be heading this way pretty soon. Oh, interesting, Kelvin. Yeah, people are getting really creative now that the fence is a little higher. I've noticed way more ladders than I've ever seen before out here. I was telling one of the other plane spotters I should have set up a ladder rental service. Yeah, Eham, they just whizzed right by me. I try not to show that one. I don't know why. It just feels weird to show that one. But they did just drive by me. Get your ladders here. Ladders. Ladders. Get your ladders here. Can't see over the fence without a ladder. Get your ladders here. Yesterday when I was here, I noticed they're still taking the 747s all the way around the other side. They're still not bringing them over here yet. Eham, very infrequently do I hear that, and it's shoot, what's the call sign for that one? Is it hang truck? I think it might be hang truck. I usually do not hear that one. Every once in a while you'll hear the controller talk to it, and I think they call it hang truck. So Hawaii Air National Guard truck. Maybe Mai Tai truck. Maybe it's something. I thought it was something truck. Sydney, I'll ask him if they have a comment card for you to fill out.
Hawaiian 10 Heavy, runway 8 right, line up please. Forward 30, little down, right back to the Alpha, 46 left.
So the next two out on the reef runway will be Hawaiian Flight 6 and Hawaiian Flight 10. They're both 330s. So I think I'm in the wrong parking space today. I don't remember that flag being in the way. I think I'm one space too far forward. I was parking in this space that had a big stain in it, so I knew which one it was. But there must have been some rain while I was gone to wash the stain away. The stain is gone. So now I think I'm one space too far forward. Alright, so I should be getting some 22s in just a second. This first one out, though, is... come on, Flight Radar. Is Hawaiian Flight 10. This is heading off to LA with the extra X. Alright, so I see the 22s now. I'm going to come back to them in just a second. Alright, so I see the 3 that I just showed you. There's 1, 2, 3, at least 3 more behind these 3. Oh, at least 4 more behind these 3. They're waiting for a Cessna Sky Courier to overfly the runway. This is the brand new FedEx one. That's this one right here. This is brand new out here. FedEx has been flying, well, the big planes, but inner island they've been flying a lot of the cargo masters. This is the first Sky Courier they have out here. Thank you very much, Jonathan. Jonathan McD has gifted another reverse ops membership. Looks like Brendan is the recipient of that, so please join me in thanking Jonathan. It's his second one today. Thank you very much, Jonathan. See the nose of one more there. I think there's 2 more behind it. And then the ATI is pulling up the rear there. This is one more flying over the runway. It's PC-12, so we're going to ignore that because they're getting their clearance to go. Yeah, you and me both, Andrew.
5921, there to kick up, wind 5013, gust 19, repeat departure, 105,000, runway 8, ready for takeoff.
I hadn't seen this before. You guys standing on a trash can. A little bit of afterburner action on that one. That was kind of cool. The guy who was standing on the trash can was fist bumping his friend after the was fist bumping his friend after the 22s. So we got a Conga line here on the taxiway here. We also have the Super about 2 minutes out, maybe 3 minutes out. So we're going to do our best to mix in the ones that are close and the Super. The Super is now just over Kapolei. Hello, Ron. Good to see you. Suddenly my legs started to itch like crazy. This next one, let me give you a rundown of what's coming out here. There's a United that's heading off to LAX. That's a 757. Behind it, we have a Southwest that's heading off to Maui, a Hawaiian that's heading off to Maui, another Hawaiian that's heading off to Lihue, and then a Delta heading off to LAX. Behind that, we have a Southwest that's heading off to San Diego, and a Hawaiian heading off to Hilo. So that is a true Conga line action going on over there. We also have the Super just in view right now. So we are going to take the Super and we'll come back for what we can get in front of us. Looks like Ian's doing a coffee run. Everybody get your orders in. We should be getting really close to getting the green one back. There's that Delta also heading off to LAX. It's the extra X. Sorry about that. I missed the FedEx triple on final. I was so excited to get stuff in front of me. Decided to take the stuff in front of me as opposed to stuff over the shoulder. Kind of reminds me of the Dallas Love Field show. Lots of Southwest that day. We did see something at the Love Field that I've never seen before. I saw the Delta 717 there. So I had never seen a Delta 717 before. Obviously they don't come here, and I don't go where they usually fly, so. Next one out should be a Hawaiian 321 heading off to Seattle. We do have a Hawaiian coming in on 4 right as well. The Hawaiian coming in on 4 right is a 717. It is coming in from Maui. Let's see if we can find that in the air. Aloha Mike's in the chat. Hello, how are you? Take that 321. Right here it is. Looks like we're going to get another Southwest down here, heading off to Vegas. So it doesn't look like the Korean Air today is the new one. Still relatively new. It's a newer Dreamliner X, but it's not the new paint scheme that's coming in right before 10 o'clock, so I don't know if we'll see that or not. The Supers are doing that disappearing act again on flight radar. I don't know why. But we're still waiting for the orange one. It's supposed to be here in about 45 minutes. Estimated time is 9:14, so a little over 45 minutes from now. That is well within the bounds of the show today, so we'll definitely get that one. Thanks, Ian. Everybody's follow Ian's advice, please. So I hear a rumor that they're going to do some work on the taxiways. Well, they've been doing some work on the taxiways around 8 right the last couple of weeks, but rumor is that they're going to close 8 right at night from, I believe, 6 till 6 in the morning to do work. And so if that materializes, we're going to do a night show on the other end, because that means we'll see everything leaving and arriving on either the 4s or 8 left. Oh, pardon me. You know, I usually don't get real bad jet lag going to Dallas. It's 5 hours time difference, but I usually don't get huge jet lag coming to Dallas. Europe, whatever, yeah, Europe kills me coming back. But usually Dallas is no big deal. This time, however, I don't know what it is. Maybe it was that long delay where we were just sitting around the airport. And I did fall asleep, as pointed out to me several times by Mrs. Versops on the plane ride back. So that's probably what it is. My sleep schedule is all screwed up. So usually on days where I have a stream like today in the morning, I'll wake up at 5 in the morning. So that usually means I try to be in bed before 10 at night. So last night I tossed and turned a little bit, so I don't know how much sleep I got last night. But like I said, tomorrow's going to be crazy because I have to be up. Oh, yawning again. Oh my God. I do apologize. Tomorrow's going to be difficult because not only am I probably still going to be a little jet lagged, I am going to be having to get up at 2:45 in the morning. I have to do a morning shift. I have to cover the morning engineer tomorrow. So that means I'll be up at, I have to be at work at 3:30. So I'll be up at 2:45. So I'm going to be a zombie tomorrow afternoon. KC-135 is lit up. Exactly. 3:30 a.m. Nope. Hello, Dreambird. Good to see you. I think I missed a membership. anniversary there. Hold on a second. Yes, I did. So Ronald with Planes has been with us for 1 month at the 321 level. Thank you, Ronald. It says, are you Boeing or Airbus? Radar has been wonky. Planes I can see on stream are not showing. Yeah, I'm having that problem too. I don't know why that is. I need to flip over to another app. I need to flip over to another app to see if it's on all apps. But if you have to nail me down between Boeing and Airbus, I would definitely take Boeing. I do like the 340 and the 350 a lot, and the 380 of course. But well, see, now that I say it out loud, I might be changing my mind. 747 I can't get rid of, but my favorite plane of all time, as most of you probably know, is a DC-10 or MD-11. So, kind of shifting. But thank you very much for being a reverse ops Ohana member. So unless they're really quick about doing a turnaround, they've got more than one Sky Courier now. This is a different FedEx Sky Courier. We saw one come in just a bit ago. I don't think there's time for them to turn it around and get it back to come in. So there must be more than one of them now. Yeah, most of the ones I'm missing are further out. Like when I scroll out, I don't see the A380. It's just I have to search for it. And sometimes when it's been better lately, but sometimes when planes get down to the other end of 8 left, they kind of disappear. It's been better lately. Of course, there is also about a 30-second YouTube delay, and then depending on whether you're exactly live with that, it it could be as much as, you know, a few minutes delay. So that could also be something to consider. This one here is coming in from Kailua Kona. Kailua Kona is on the big island of Hawaii. It's on the west side. West side! So if you're local, that Desert Gold retro livery Herb Kelleher is supposed to be arriving soon, but it's also going to be going in and out Inner Island a couple times later today. So if you want to see that, it's going to be here a couple times today. Only helps if you're local. It is about 4 minutes out for 8 left. And then it's going to be... I think going in and out of here at least 4 more times today and tomorrow. Oh, looks like way more times than that. 4 or 5 more times today and tomorrow. It's probably top 2 for me on the Southwest special liveries. Imua 1 is always number 1. That's what started this channel, so it's always number 1. But I love that Desert Gold retro livery. Now these spaces here at the airport, at this lot, are as legally small as they can be. There's a legal limit on how small a parking space can be, and they are to the millimeter. So it's good that I have a tiny truck. So we're waiting on a couple of Southwest, one to come in on 4 right and one to come in on 8 left. We talked about the one coming in from 8 left. The one coming in from 8 right is coming in from Maui. We should also be getting a Queen relatively soon for departure, heading off to Sydney. That is coming up right about the 9 o'clock hour, and then there's another one at 8:37. So we might, hopefully, that'll be on time. We can end the show with that. And then And Zippy and Qantas are usually pretty quick turnarounds, so hopefully maybe we can get both of those as well.
274 Mike Mike, calling tower, cross runway 4 and Fox runway 4 left, Virginia compliment 0501 forward at Foxtrot, runway 4 left, service platform. Runway 999, contact departure. Departure, runway 999,
Oh yeah, I saw that on Kevin's stream as well. It teased him right there at the end. It wouldn't it wouldn't leave. He was trying to watch it leave at the end, and he didn't leave. I hate that. I think there was a ground stop at Vegas where it was going yesterday, so that's why it didn't leave. But that's neither here nor there. Looks like those Southwest. The one coming at us on 4 right might be a little quicker, but we'll try to get both of them. Sorry, Herb trumps the blue one. Yeah, he thought he was stalling as long as he could. I've been there. Hello, Wendy. Good to see you. C-Cat, thanks for being here. I think I'm gonna grab a refreshing, cool beverage. We'll leave you with a little bit of what's coming up on the last hour of the show or so. So while we were on the mainland, we tried a couple things that we can't get here. Mainly we tried Bluebell flavors and Pop-Tart flavors we can't get here. So we tried the Girl Scout cookie Pop-Tarts. They have Thin Mints and Samoas. If you're not familiar, the Girl Scouts is kind of like the Boy Scouts. And every year they do a fundraiser selling cookies. Thin Mints are kind of a chocolate mint flavor ones, and Samoas are kind of a coconut one. I didn't really care for either one of them. I did not like. I'm not a big chocolate person. The Thin Mints were too chocolatey, and I don't know. The Samoa ones really just didn't do it for me. It's got to be up here somewhere. There it is. Didn't really just do it for me. I didn't really care for either one of them. We also tried the banana fudge Bluebell. A little too much fudge, not enough banana in my opinion, but pretty good. We again had the toaster pastry Bluebell. That was also pretty tasty. Might be, when I say pretty tasty, that one might be my new favorite. My new favorite Bluebell is the strawberry toaster pastry. So our triple threat mod, the Lioness, has gifted one reverse ops membership. Thank you very much, the Lioness. The goose is loose is the recipient of that, so please join me in thanking the Lioness. My good friend Scott Rowland has come in with a $5 super chat. Said, glad you're home, Patrick. Today's treadmill session is for you. Well, thank you, because I need someone doing treadmill sessions for me, because I'm sure as heck not going to do them. But thank you. It is glad to be home. And thank you for the super chat. All right, we got a KC-46 down there somewhere. Oh, yeah, there it is. Ooh. And the aforementioned Lioness. About 15 months at the 330 level. Thank you very much. That's very generous of you. Wow, where's the time gone? Love Reverse Ops mods, chat, and Mrs. Reverse Ops. Well, I echo that statement. Nice laid back stream of great conversation. It's getting covered up. What is it? It's getting covered up by the word. It says thanks to my fellow mods and to Mrs. Reverse Ops. Well, I echo that statement 100%. Thank you very much, Miss the Lioness. So that KC-46 looks like it's on the move. It looks like it's actually moving. But it's telling me the vertical speed is not available, so I don't know. It looks like it's down by the taxiway. I have not heard it on the ATC yet. Oh, well there we go. Cross 8 left to Juliet. Alright, so it's heading down this way in just a second. trying to start a dating profile, O'Malley? Must be a lot of GA up in the air right now, because I looked over and the whole line is empty. That was all full when we got here. I wasn't paying attention. Now it's all empty. Chris, we had one come in a little bit ago, about 8:12, and then we have another one coming in at 9:15. The first one was the blue one. The second will be the orange one. It'll be here in just a minute. We do have Japan Air on kind of short final over there, so we'll head over there and take that. So that 7.6 was coming in from Tokyo, the Japan Airlines. Next one coming in is a Singapore DHL 777. It is a little too far out to get a good shot of it. We do have a 717 about to depart on the reef runway. It's heading off to Kailua Kona, so we'll take that one first and we'll come back for the triple. All right, thanks, John. As I was saying earlier in the show, they'll probably still send that all the way around, most likely to Bravo and then to Juliet, so we won't see it till it's on the other side. I don't know when they're going to go back to bringing the heavies over here in front of us. They've been doing a lot of taxi work. There it goes. I'd like to welcome everyone who tunes in just for me to go leave the mute button on. Welcome. My name is Patrick. The channel's Reverse Ops. We are an aviation and mute the host channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. It's where we're at right now. It is on the island of Oahu, about 4 or 5 miles west of downtown Honolulu. We are in the eastern end of the Hawaii archipelago, somewhere in the middle of the vast Pacific, about 6 hours from anywhere. We usually do 3 shows a week here. We've been a little mix and match because we've been doing a few road shows lately, but we're back here for a good while, so we're going to be back, hopefully back to our regular schedule of Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. If you'd like to support the channel, you can hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, and you hit that subscribe button, that would be really great. Hey, Kirsten, no making fun of the hosts. So you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, all the normal YouTube, smash this, like that, whatever, all those things. Those are all great free ways to help the channel, and I do appreciate every one of them. While I babble on, though, I'm going to show you a second DHL 777 because that rainbow helicopter is taking a little time to get up in the air. This one's coming in from Cincinnati. If you'd like to take that extra step, like all the people with the green names in the chat, there are membership levels available, starting at just $2 a month. Cancel anytime. Each level comes with their unique rewards. Everybody gets access to the members-only streams and the emojis, but above that, there's other things. For instance, the 787 level, there's a discount code for the merch shop. And while I'm talking about the merch shop, there it is, reverseopshop.com. T-shirts, hats, hoodies, stickers, mugs, things like that, all go to help the channel out. My two favorite shirts are right there in the middle. The 4 is greater than 2 and 3 is greater than 4 shirt. That's reverse ops math. Then the I'm just here for the Pop-Tart shirt. They're all available. And I'm realizing right now that you might be able to take advantage of my forgetfulness. While we were on the road, I was running a couple of free shipping specials to coincide with the road trips. Well, I seem to think I forgot to turn the second one off. So you could take advantage of my forgetfulness right now, today. If you enter the code DFW2 at checkout, you will get free shipping on orders over $20. So I forgot to turn that off, and you can take advantage of that through the end of today when I get home from work. I'll have to turn that off later today, but if you want to take advantage of that, remember that's DFW2 at checkout, the number 2, no spaces, all one smudge of a code. So that's gonna go until I get home and fix that tonight, and I'll see how that goes. So take advantage of my forgetfulness. Thank you. There's also some other ways if you want to help the channel out. There's a PayPal link somewhere in the description of the video. There's a super chats and super stickers, but you know, those are all familiar to most of you. So thank you all for listening to my shameless self-promotion just in time for a C-17. Look at this. It's almost like I timed it that way. Almost. Now if we can stop focusing on the fence, we'd be in business. Let's see if there we go. Gil, I don't want any evidence of what time I got done streaming. No, I'm just kidding. Looks like there's a C-130 coming out to play too. Let's see if we can get that over here. Yeah. No, it's a user error. My encoder has a clock built into it, but you have to tell it the time zone you're in. It doesn't automatically pick up the time zone. So when I did the show in Dallas last week or a couple days ago, I had it set for Central Daylight Time or Central Standard Time, whatever it is, Central Time. And when I moved back here, I forgot to switch it, and I cannot switch it with the show going. I'd have to end the stream and then do it, and then start the stream, and I didn't feel like doing that, so there'll be no evidence of when I stopped. So we have a Southern Airways Express coming in. I think that's what what this one's waiting for. It's coming in from Kanakakai. It is a Grand Caravan. So they are sending that Queen down Bravo to come out and play with us. So what do you guys think? I know some streams have a ton of graphics, all the weather, all the time, the runways, all that stuff. And then some streamers like Think Planes, they don't have anything. They don't have any graphics at all. So I try to fall somewhere in the middle. Try to keep everything buried at the bottom. Oh, thanks, Ian. looks like the next super is either third or fourth for arrival. It depends on if they slide one in front of it or not. Well, thank you, everyone. Stephen, Ian, Sydney, Kirsten. I will definitely make sure I have the time back for next show. So that one there was heading off to Hilo. The one behind it is heading off to Lihue. That should be somewhere over there. Then we have a United behind it heading off to SFO. And then behind that we should have the Queen. Hopefully the Queen and the A380 don't come in and go out at the same time. I want to be able to catch them both. Ain't that the truth, Kirsten? Every time I'm planning a vacation, I'm always thinking, oh, this will be the one that I don't stream from. This will be the vacation that I just relax, no streaming, no nothing. And then I always end up, like this trip I ended up doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 7 shows. So I might have a problem. Oh, right. Perfect, Ian. Thank you. That's good news. Get it over here before the end of the show. We can see a couple Queens depart. I kind of feel sorry for the people who don't know about airplanes and they book a flight out here. They book a flight out here on United for first class, and they think they're going to have this big, luxurious first class trip, and then they end up on a 737. So we're going to, it looks like, see, the A380 is just over Kapolei, so that's about 3 minutes out. 4 minutes at most. And this one is moving already, so we might get lucky here. we have another tanker going out. It should be appearing on the other side of this building any second now. Okay, Queen pushed back. That's good. That should be plenty of time. David, I probably would do another show if I can with her. I keep, like I said, I keep saying I'm going to do a vacation without doing a stream, and then I always end up streaming. So chances are, anywhere I go, I'll end up streaming. Then I don't have anything planned until September. September is my next planned trip. So. So the next one will be LA again. We're gonna go to Cranky Dork Fest. I think the 22s are coming back too. I think Gamecock's coming back. Yeah. I think I hear him. Oh, maybe not. I thought I heard him. Really long and stretched my arm out. So yeah, the next trip I have booked. Oh, is this the remnants of Moana? I think it is. I think Moana is still on the front, but they took Maui off the back of this one. Yeah. Yeah. So they're slowly taking the. Oh, here they come. Where are you? that's tough on the arm. Wow, that was pretty cool. You usually don't get a 4-ship overhead. Sometimes you get a 2-ship, but you rarely get the 4 ships overhead. Alright, so we should have Zip Air next, and then we probably going to have that Queen be our last flight of the day, our last departure of the day. Needs to really pick up the pace over there, Miss UPS. There you go, David. Apaches, they might be, they're west of Hickam. Oh, I don't see them over there. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah. If they're kind of northwest of Hickam, I can't see them from here. The general aviation hangars are kind of in the way. They're those. If it's the ones that are way out there, yeah, if they're the ones following the freeway out there over Copley, I couldn't even see those with my eyes, let alone through a hangar. So, Zip Air is cruising down Juliet. Yeah, if they're way over there, there's no way I can see them. They're too tiny. Every once in a while, on a very clear day, you might be able to see them, but I didn't eat enough carrots for that.
Keep it moving. Put on to Delta. Turn left on Delta, cross 4 left. Left on Delta, cross 4.
Come on, UPS, you can do it.
C3 approved. Before we start cross 4 right, 4 miles away. 4 right, 4 left, miles away. Come on, 408.
Oh. Yeah, somebody's getting lickings from the ATC. Alright, the next arrival over there is on the other side is Hawaiian Airlines 1 coming in from LAX. It's a Dreamliner. It's the third Dreamliner that they took for delivery. I think we're gonna. It's a little far away. Oh, thanks, Gabriel. Should look down first. So we're gonna take Zippy here, and we'll see if we can come back and get a little slight shot of the Dreamliner. This is gonna be a better shot, I think. We really need that. We really need to let me catch up on a few things here. Sorry about that. Off my own little world, Robbie. Sorry about that. So Robbie Wilkins, our really good friend. So was your birthday? Wait, was your birthday this past Saturday or next Saturday? Well, either way. Happy belated or happy advanced birthday. So it's from our birthday, Saturday. And for everyone here, thank you very much, Robbie, for the $50 super chat. That's very generous of you. Thank you very much. Thanks for all your support this last year or so. All right, so the next one heading out is going to be a 717 heading off to Maui. We'll get here in just a second. I'm trying to see if that 747 is moving. It still says vertical speed not available. Yeah, I'm afraid even if it does start taxiing, it'll take too long to get over here. UPS. Oh, yeah, he's just got his taxi clearance. Let's see, what time is it? 36. I can stay for 36. I can stay for 9 more minutes. So, I think it's 9 more. 45. Yeah. Okay. 8 more minutes. 9 more minutes. Alright, so it's going to head the long way, Bravo to Juliet. So, yes, we had. Hello, Silky Sam. Thank you for coming back to the 717 level. Really appreciate that. You missed your pog drink, huh? Thank you very much. Past Saturday, okay. Well, happy belated, Robbie. On Bravo, that's a good sign. So why don't we do this? Let's see. Alright, so we're going to show the, I don't want to miss anything because it's just the way I am. But we're going to show the video on the right, just so I don't miss anything. Oh, that's not even, that is cropped horribly, isn't it? That is cropped really horribly. Some of you with the long names, I'm going to have to, yeah, there we go. A little crop accident. Sorry about that. See, never do anything. See, most people, they try things out. They go, hey, you know, let's test it in a non-production environment. That's not the way I roll. Everything, just throw it out to production. Everything is tried as we fly. I don't need any test flights or test streams. We just do everything on the fly. And then we know next time. So don't go anywhere yet. We're still waiting on that queen. Hey. If it's gonna break, it's gonna break. Why not break it when it's important? I'd like to definitely thank my reverse ops mods, the most dangerous mod team in the business. Kirsten, Ms. Wolves, Rainbow Love, Sydney, Brad, Josh, O'Malley, and Jane. Thank you all. We can take that. We can go back to the main camera. That was horrible. That was horrible. probably out of date anyway because I haven't updated it since before I left for LA. So it's probably out of date anyway. So, all right. The Queen is about to make her left turn on Juliet, so we're cooking with gas here. We got little less than 4 minutes to go, and all we have to do is get this Queen down the taxiway. That's all we got to do. Come on, nothing in front of it. Make that turn. Get those packages delivered. Yeah, some of the people I work with don't appreciate me, I don't think. Because, no, they appreciate me, I guess, but they don't appreciate my sense of humor. Because there is not a situation serious enough that I will not crack a joke. I will crack a joke at the building could be on fire, the whole place is going in the toilet, and I'll ask for the marshmallows, because everything is better if you're laughing a little bit. Even if you don't want to laugh in a bad situation, everything's better if you're laughing. That's my philosophy. Sometimes it doesn't work out. I think everything I do, I try to make Mrs. Reverse Ops laugh, and sometimes she is not in a position where she wants to laugh, but I try anyway. So... Alright, so this Queen is definitely going to be the last of the show, because I don't see anything else even remotely close. There is a ANA, but it's not the A380 Super, and it's not the Future Promise. I would actually stay for the Future Promise, because that's a cool one, but the ANA is a Dreamliner. We already have the two Kings here, so the third one is a Dreamliner coming from the other side of Tokyo, but that's a little too far out. If it was the Future Promise, though, maybe. That's what we need. Why are you stopping? Why are you stopping? Keep on. Turn and burn. Come on. I feel like Kevin yesterday. Ian, my wife does both. She laughs at me and with me, so that's a beautiful thing. Of course, she's a beautiful thing, so it all works out. Honestly, I just spent a week straight, over a week and like 2 days straight, within 5 feet of her the entire time, almost the entire thing. There is not a single person on this planet that I could spend that amount of time with and not just lose my frickin' mind. She is a special person. Now that's what I'm talking about right there. That's why I stay. Big planes doing quick rotations. That's why I do this. That was awesome. I hope you guys liked that as much as I did. That pumped me up. That makes me want to stay. That was awesome. Big planes, quick rotations. Alright, well thank you very much everyone. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad to be back in Hawaii. Keep an eye out. I don't know if we're going to do a Thursday show because like I said, tomorrow's work day is kind of weird. So we'll play it by ear. But we'll most definitely be back on Saturday. But thanks again, everyone. I can't get over how good of a time I had today. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Don't forget to take advantage of my forgetfulness at the shop by entering the code DFW2. That's DFW the number 2 to get free shipping on all orders over $20 until I remember to turn that code off. So take advantage of that today. Take advantage of my forgetfulness. We'll see you all hopefully on Thursday, but definitely on Saturday. No video to run since I've already done it. So we're just going to show a couple of your guys' comments because you guys are awesome. I'm going to work, Sydney. Going to work. We passed 400 likes. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, John. Thanks, Ian, for all the heads up today. I appreciate it. Thanks, Ken. We'll see you next time. Thanks, Ron. Thanks, O'Malley Duck. Alright. O'Malley's telling me to get to work, so I gotta get to work. Alright, stay safe, be happy, treat each other well. We'll see you all on a date to be determined because I don't exactly know, but aloha everyone.